afternoon. Thank you all for coming out to support the Trinity High School class of 2016 as we all move from one period in our lives to the next. It's an honor to be able to speak to you today. Before I begin, I'd like to give some special thanks. Thank you to my family, who has shown me unconditional support throughout all my academic and extracurricular pursuits. Thank you to my friends, one sitting on stage with me and one's in the audience. You've come alongside me and shown me that life's a whole lot better when you work through it with others. Finally, thank you to my teachers and to HEB as a whole. From kindergarten until now, this district has invested in my classmates and me. They've made sure we've had every opportunity to succeed and achieve the goals, whether they be academic, athletic, and artistic, that we've each individually set for ourselves. Without these three groups of people, I would not be where I am today, as a student and as a member of society. That being said, I'd like to put out a disclaimer. I love to talk in front of others. I could talk to a wall, but my nervous system tends to feel otherwise, and I develop these awful red patches all over my face, and no, I'm not sick, no, I will not faint, and no, I do not need to see the nurse, but thank you for checking. Basically, anytime I feel an emotion in excess, the redness rears its ugly head, and whether the emotion be sadness, nervousness, or excitement. Today is definitely a combination of all three feelings. As I look around me today, I'm reminded of the memories and rituals that I've cultivated throughout my years in HEB. These memories began in elementary school. I was reminded of one at a reunion I recently attended at Spring Garden Elementary. Jessie Ferris brought up the joy we all shared as elementary students when it was the momentous occasion of Chicken Nugget Day. It was at this reunion that I realized the times when a simple plate of chicken will define the day are few and far between. Although, as a broke college student, they may be more frequent than expected. Another memory I'll cherish is the fact that this year our football team beat the #1 team in the nation. Being young adults, we've already slowly progressed out of the days of our childhood. And this ceremony today, called commencement, is the final threshold we must cross before becoming truly independent individuals. This saddens me because we leave behind the memories for good, and the things that we've held normal up until this point come to an end. I'll no longer attend school to hear historical warnings of communists lurking on street corners or to buff up on my biology puns. Professors won't always look out for my well-being as teachers do here. However, despite the sadness that comes with change, I know the trials that we face will shape us to be people with better character. This threat of adversity is nonetheless nerve-wracking and not something one wishes to think about on a day meant for celebration. Instead of thinking about it as a monster, I encourage each and every one of you to actively seek out the trials in your future. Do not stray away from the daunting task of suggesting a better idea to your boss, asking for a raise, or even meeting with your professor because you don't understand the coursework. Society is not built upon the foundation set by the meek. Virginia Woolf once said, "For most of history, Anonymous was a woman." Without the gold, I as a female would not be standing up here today talking to all of you wonderful people. I was told by someone when I first began high school that my chances of remaining in the top 10 were slim to none because I was a girl with blonde hair, as if these two characteristics define the limit of my intellect. I'm proud to stand here today and share with you that half of the people sitting on stage with me today are women. And as you can see, blonde is definitely not equal dumb. I'm excited to see how all of you will accept this challenge wherever you go, be it university, military, or workforce. But be aware that your plans will not come to fruition without hard work and dedication. Things in life worth fighting for are not easily attained. You must push yourself past set limits if you wish to see change. This past school year, I gave myself a challenge by setting a goal to lose weight and become an overall healthier person. I stayed true to the cause, and right now, I've lost about 60 pounds since August. I could choose to look at this as a failure because I didn't meet my goal weight that I had set. Instead, I regard it as an ultimate success. I do so because I can look back and see the days that I struggled through, trying my best given the circumstance. mean, who can blame me for going back to get an extra piece of cake at Christmas? And Trojan Talk is a free meal. Who says no to free food? Life is composed of many instances like this. Things don't always work out like we plan, but if there's steadfastness to prove the outcome, we're truly successful in the end. I'm sure by now the redness has taken over, and as the speech ends, these emotions that I'm feeling will still remain. I have hope for all of you, students, parents, teachers. Do not enter the future with fear and trembling, but rejoice. Laugh often, love much, and be kind to all. Thank you once again to my mom, dad, and brother, Brock. Thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who has guided me through this earth and who will continue to shepherd me. Thank you to the class of 2016. It has been a pleasure going through this journey with all of you. T's up, and once a Trojan, always a Trojan.
I lost her. Got teary-eyed.